Hey guys, and welcome to another battle report for Cloud Tick TV. Sorry about that. This is my list. I am playing 2 ghosts or 2 Lothal rebels with fire control systems. Bigs with the R4D6. R4D6 is the cancel hits down, take stress to 2 hits and integrate astronomy. I am playing number 1 fan, Rob Percival. If you listen to the Cloud City podcast, you'll know who he is. He's got Darth Vader, advanced targeting computer, adaptability, engine upgrade, TIE X1, soon to fill, usual build, and the Inquisitor with TIE V1, push the limit, and auto thrusters. I'd seen a few battle reports, podcasts talking about the double ghost. So I thought I'd give it a go. Now you join us here. I've already done my movement for turn 1. So we will show you now what we're doing. Sorry, it was a bump on Biggs, so I'm just moving Biggs about there. As you can see, and because it was a hard one, Biggs it bumped into Biggs, so not too bad, not too shabby. So there we go. So he's doing 5 bigs, all big movements with Vader, Inquisitor, and the certainly a foul. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to outflank me basically. So I sort of edge my bets and bring him in. I do the little one because I think right, I'll just keep one of them in reserve, bump him a little bit, and then keep him. So it's like a secondary attack. Send 2 ships in, send another one in. So yeah, as you can see, he's trying to keep them out of our. There we go. See, first roll, hit, crit, hit. So that's 3 shields gone. Vader does the 2, so another 2 shields. Oh no, he shot at Biggs because he's got to shoot at Biggs. So he took 2 there. Biggs is firing back. He does 2 hits. There we go. So both shields gone. I take 2 against Vader. Turn it into 3. I get my target lock, but he's dodged 2, so he's down to 2 hull. Okay, on to turn 2. I've heard a few of the podcasts talking about Biggs and 2 ghosts, and I really like it. The only problem is it needs a lot of practice. You'll see from the rest of the battle, Biggs doesn't really do his job. He kind of flies off, but and leaves the ghosts to it. I'm going to call them ghosts because the VCX 100s is a bit of a mouthful. Here we go then. So I'm doing a 5k. Love the 5k on these big ships. Doing a little 2, so sort of slots in behind. I wanted to move the dial first. There we go, so I didn't get the dial out first, so there we go. It's going to focus, and then I'm moving in for the block with Biggs and get it. So Vader has bumped, so he's gone into the back of or into the front of Biggs, which is pretty cool. Inquisitor staying out of arc, which, you know, that's what he's there for. He's there to dodge arcs. And then fell doing the same. So I am just expecting some. I mean, what I've tried to do here is try and mitigate the damage over the 2 ships. You know, if I can get him sort of splashing damage on both ships, then fingers crossed, you know, I'll last a bit longer. So 2 shields from Suntia Fool, and then we've got Vader shooting, so 2v0, 2 blanks, nice. He says lol. So look, 3 natural hits, lovely. So take 3 off, so I'm down to 1 shield on Rebel 1, I believe. Do 2 against Vader, he dodges, great. Range 2 for a rock, so 2v4. So re-roll that for my fire control system, so 3 hits and a crit, and there he goes down. So Vader is gone, turn 2 shooting, so not too bad. The only problem is the other 2 are going to dodge arcs all day. It just says there, they hit like a truck. Yeah, but you know, So the two IGs with heavy laser cannons, you know, they're pretty good, but I reckon IGs would be better because of the stuff you can load them up with. So here we go, we're ready for the next turn. Now I think this is a lot of dodging now, so it's literally just I tried to go for a block because I think he might bring the Fel and the Inquisitor in, so try and block it up so I can move in with the second one, but he does a 4 forward and a boost, and a 4 forward and a boost, so, and then push the limit so he gets his focus evade. Just clip him, so oh, look at that, so 2 hits and focus, so I use the focus on it, and he gets auto thrusters and his focus, so he dodges a lot. I'm thinking, oh right, here we go then, this is going to be like this, is it? He said that was a bit heart racing. Yeah, I mean it can be when you've got that many sort of like dice going against it. So here we go again, okay, because you can see from the dials, big 5, so there we go, and then a 2, and then I bring bigs in. So the Inquisitor boosts, so it gets right out of all the arcs, and then Suntir Fel literally does the same, just gets out of the arcs. So Biggs gets to fire at him, not too great because obviously Fel with all those tokens, and obviously the stealth device and all that is pretty good. Now it's cat and mouse. He literally leads me on a merry dance now, because I've only got the front arc and he can dodge all of mine. So try for the block again. Should have gone 3, I think. Try and put some pressure on, but I thought if I get 2, then at least then I'll be able to put him in some. Now I ain't got to worry too much about stress because I've got fire control system. I'm getting my free target lock. So he's put his target lock Biggs because he's going to have to fire at Biggs. But all those targets. So 3v2 on Biggs. This is the Inquisitor. Oh, look at that! So I say 2 shields because I'm going to block 2 of them down. It says stress as well. Now I was like, oh yeah, cool shit. So put the stress on it, and then 3 hits. Ooh, look at that! Look. No, he uses his tokens and he's dodged. You know, usual Fel. So just out of range and just out of range. So here we go. So we go on to the next turn. So Biggs is just going to do little 1. I've got the 5k because I think I'm like, oh, that Inquisitor's going to have to turn down again. So if I can leave Fel for a minute running away, then I can sort of try and box him in. Because you know, he's going to lose his stress, that's fine, and then he's just going to turn slightly and be on target. Wish Vassal did auto bunch, yeah, me too. So here he goes again, so blink black crit, and that was on, took the last shield off of Rebel 1, and then no shooting, so here we go. So back to dice. I'm really thinking now because, yeah, like I said, yeah, Biggs wasn't stressed because the bump forgot to take it off. He says unset. I was like, okay, fine, not a problem. And then he set again. I'm really thinking this now because I'm thinking, right, how am I going to get that dude around that rock, and how am I going to get that guy away and all that sort of thing. So I 2 hard, and so I could get the bump, and he does a 4 forward. Gets his target lock, gets his evade, pushes the limit for a focus. So he shoots at Biggs. So I blank out again, so I take the 2, so I'm down to 2 hogs. So I use the integrated. He does 4, and then he. So I re-roll for the 4. Look at that, look. So token, yeah, thought so. Auto thrusters and evade token. So high agility ships against these guys is, you know, you've got to try and bump with one and nail with the other. Okay, so we're on to again, so 2 forward and the 1, and I think, did I go for a 5k? No, I did a hard one. Here we go. So I've got target locks, just need to get him in range, and I've got target locks. So he's doing a hard 1, and then look at that. Brilliant, well done Rob, dodges the arc completely, but he's got me in arc. So, and then when we look, no, I haven't got red, so I've got range 3, 3 blanks. Sweet. So yeah, dial goes down straight away. Like, yeah, what's the point? So I think to myself, right, okay, I've got to corner one of these, because with the Inquisitor's green hard 1, it's really hard to get in there. So go over the debris field, don't take any damage, and then we've got the Inquisitor following me now. So he does 3 against damage 1. So then he says, oh no, it's the wrong one. So I have to put all the shields back on. And there's a lot of macking about because I did the wrong one, and then, yeah. So red 2 is 10 and 1, that's right. And red 1 is 7 and 0. There we go, so we go back. So I go on to the next debris field, and then I go on to the debris field. I'm not taking any damage, which is pretty good. Bringing Biggs back in. But that Inquisitor behind me is a big thing. So another 2 damage, and then because he uses his target lock, he's done 3, so I'm down to 4. Suntifel being over there is pretty good for me, because I need to box him in. So I have 2 with that one, and 2 with that one. Now, if he's done a hard 2, there's a chance. There we go. Look, so he can do that, but he can boost, but he can't barrel roll. So I've got him with both ships. So he does 3, and I dodge 1 because of the roid. I get the extra thing. So I do 4, and of course he's got the token, so he's sorted on that one. But now I should have moved my target locks, but I don't think I did. There we go. So 5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I ended up putting a crit on him, which was Shaken Pilot. So can't ask find straight moves. Now where he is now, I need to block him. This is the only way I'm going to be able to get on him. So I do the same moves. So here we go. Just waiting for his dials now. He's thinking a lot now because he's thinking, right, okay, I've got to be careful. So look at that. Look. My 2 hard move has put me right in front of him. He can't go. He has to go straight forward, which means that he'll be in arc for a shot. But because I bumped with the second one, he won't be bumped when I do the when his Suntier fell moves. He'd have moved clear and bumped into the second one. So bring Biggs in focus, and so he barrel rolls in. Now I'm thinking to myself here, oh, I would love, but to keep Rebel 1 alive so I could shoot at him. The only problem being that I'm only on 2 hull, and he's got the Inquisitor pointing at me, so that ghost at the back there is definitely dead. And then I've not got a range 1 shot on Fell, but I've got Biggs on the other side. So there we go. So because it shoots blank focus, so that ghost is dead. And then I am shooting with Biggs on Fell, and hit. So I use my focus. So 3 hits. So not looking too good. He's still got auto thrusters and 5 dice. So he rolled the wrong ones there. Look at that. The best roll you can find with Fell when he's got no tokens. 5 focuses. Amazing. So that literally means that he can't use his auto thrusters. So he is dead. Yay! Dead Fell. We love dead Fells. Okay, so it's just Biggs and the Inquisitor now. Biggs, the Ghost and the Inquisitor. And let's have a look. I'm trying to think. I can't do that. Oh yeah, I put down 5k, but I couldn't do it. So okay, so here we go. So Biggs rolls over the roid. Now at this point, Inquisitor's running away. I need time to get rid of my focus and come back on him. So what I'm thinking is if I can get both ships shooting at him, I'll be sorted. So I bring my ships down the bottom, he takes his ships up the top, because I really want to catch him at a range 3 joust. I know he's got auto thrusters and things like that, but if I can shoot with both ships, I might be able to put some damage through with the second shot. So let's have a look. So it is, so he's doing 4k, So stressing himself out, but with a hard one green, you don't have to panic too much. So I get my dials down. Just waiting on the quizzes. He's thinking hard about this one. There we go. So bang, bang. There we go. And he just makes sure he stays out of range. And so he gets his dials down. Gets his other dial down. So I'm taking no damage from that, but I'm getting stress. And then I'm taking no damage from that one. No. So, but I'm getting stress. So, Inquisitor goes, there we go. So now the Inquisitor can put some damage in. So he's took 2. And then he's like, hang on a minute, where do I go? Because obviously I can turn and get on him with the ghost, or I can just sail forward with the bigs and try and catch him there. No damage from the roid, no damage from the roid, but still stressed. Inquisitor does a good job of barrel rolling, killing bigs. So it's just the ghost now. He said now it's like the show Rebels. Yeah, just the Inquisitor chasing the ghost. So I am literally on a hiding to nothing now, because when you actually see it's the ghost, I'm picking up so much stress. There's no way I can clear it all to get back and sort of K-turn to fire at him, and also catching him in arc, which is going to be a problem. Don't take any damage from that. That was behind me, so shoots. And at that point, I concede. He's behind me. I can't turn around to get him. So he's just going to slowly just work my way through him. Right, well that's it for another episode of Cloud City TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Any comments, please leave them below. Please subscribe and go and listen to Cloud City Radio. Come over and look at us on the Facebook page at Cloud City Radio TV. Cloud City Radio on Facebook. And yeah, thanks very much. May the force be with you, and see you again soon.